welcome to the Jasmine Dragon. Now, as you can see, by looking around, this place is quite empty. It's a very rare occasion. Very rare occasion to be empty. But that's not a bad thing. It just means that you and I get to spend more quality time together. And that is all we care about here at the Jasmine Dragon. Quality time spent with people that matter. And you are a people that matters. We know it's person. We know. So, first off, we have our wooden grabbers here. Perfect for grabbing tea. Now, it would not be complete without our bamboo keyboard. We have our acrylic faceplate. Perfectly square. Start placing that inside of there. This will catch any condensation or drips we may receive. Don't want it getting all over the place. Would not be good. So our teapot of the day features a blooming cherry blossom here with a tree stump handle. Now, I don't know how many handles to teapots as beautiful as this one that you've seen in your life. It's got a little smudge on it. Some tea. You gotta blame the washers. It's water benders. But this handle was hand crafted by one of the airbending monks, believe it or not. You see, we bought this set from Gyatso. And I just think this is one of the most beautiful tea sets I've ever seen in my life. And if you do not agree with me, I'll have to say, you're crazy. Now, if you thought the handle was cool, and the spout also featuring tree stump details is cool, Not to mention this color. Look how beautiful this is. Like an aqua. I've seen oceans that are not as pretty as this. If you thought this was cool, the lid is even cooler. It also features blooming cherry blossoms. Now, let me set this down here. You can hear just that texture of the lid. The cherry blossom, you can hear, just barely. Other side, cherry blossom. It's a glaze. It's very smooth, very delicate, very shiny. You can see the sort of shimmer. Really, really detailed craftsmanship. And the little handle looks like a little log, a little stump as well. That is just unbelievably perfect. Incredibly perfect. So we can pull at that right there. A little bit shaky. Haven't eaten today. So now, with this on here, get the full design, conjunction as a whole. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful ceramic. And the inside is also raw ceramic, just like the outside has that same sort of noise. But the lip here is also glazed. Terracotta glaze. Shimmery, shiny, smooth, perfect. So, let us set this over here. It only gets better. It only gets better. You see, if you thought the tea mug was cool, the little teacups, well, they're just, it's amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Same cherry blossom design. Just on the edges there. Right there. Bottoms also have that raw terracotta glaze. They have the same lip as well with the glaze. So there's no terracotta glaze. I don't even know what I just said. It's raw. The terracotta glaze here on the lip of these make an enjoyable drinking experience. Now we have 4 of these. Luckily, we won't be needing that today. We just need, let's get a clean one out of here. Just 1 for you. And you know what? It's been a long day. And 2 for me, right? Cool. And then we have this number. Now this is where you put your raw tea leaves. Right there. Some tea in there already. Forgot about that. This is good tea too. But the inside of this is paper. It's like a cushion, like a cotton, wrapped in cotton, and that stops any of the abrasion from destroying the terracotta. So if this was raw terracotta on raw terracotta, it would be very unpleasant. You know this. I know this. It's very unpleasant. Luckily, the masterminds behind this artistic construction knew. And they knew to prevent it. So, the lid here, the top, same raw terracotta with an accented glazed cherry blossom branch. And 1, 2, 3 little blooming buds there. Just beautiful. So beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Bring this back into shot. show you what we're working with here. And this is what we'll be serving. You are going to have the best tea of your life. So, let's just hope that your taste buds can handle what's next. So, let's put this here. Put this aside for now. Set that right there. We have a couple things. This was also a gift from Monkiatsu. Very, very, very rare blend of tea. So, we have black tea with Sky Bison Truffles. I don't know why they're called the Sky Bison Truffles, but they just are. Maybe it's the rarity. Maybe it's the fact they're only found in the airbender temples. You know, up there in the Himalayan-like regions. It's hard to say. But this tea, so strong. You cannot mistake that Sky Bison Truffle. You know it's in there. It is such a distinct smell. In my opinion, it sort of overpowers the black tea. But that's okay. It's okay. It's not why people buy it. If they wanted black tea, they'd buy black tea. So, should we go with black tea and Sky Bison Truffles? I don't know. It's a hard one. It's always a difficult decision. Always a difficult decision. But we have other options. You see, I come prepared. What we have here is black tea again. With a forest blend of wild strawberries. But light in their nature, not overpowering like the Sky Bison. No. You see, the black tea and the strawberries work together here. In harmony. Listen, even together they make music. Music to your ears, to your nose, to your soul, and to your taste buds, believe it or not. All in conjunction with one another. All what we're used to. Yet at the same time, we're not used to it. But we want to be. And that's how you know it's good tea. Does not end there. We have a green tea. Very, very predictable. Just green tea. But served under the right conditions would be like a green tea you've never experienced, you see. The tea in these regions of the Earth Kingdom, well, green tea especially, is unmatched. Unmatched in its aroma. Very, very natural. Its taste, light. But there's a boldness, a heaviness to it that isn't overpowering. So how can something be light and heavy at the same time? Well, you have the ability to ask green tea how it conducts its life, that will be the first question we ask. And if that's not the first question you want to ask, I suggest you move aside and let me ask the question. Very good. Now, we have another contender. One single bag of vanilla chai. Now, I'm not all for these tiny bags. I think it takes away the natural experience of brewing your own tea. Did you know that they split open like this? Not a lot of people do. It's actually 2 tea bags in one, 2 sides, so the water can, sift around it a little bit better. But it's really hard to get a feel what you're gonna drink when you're not the one scooping it out of the little tea jar, And that is a darn shame. So, while the vanilla chai does smell like cold winter morning next to a fireplace, it may not be the tea we choose today. Or it might be exactly what we need on a day like today. There's one more option. This one. Now this is a lavender tea. How great is that? We all know lavender. We all know that subtle aroma, the relaxing emotions we feel smelling the lavender. Blissful. Blissful. Perfection on this earth. Almost. As good as jasmine, but not quite. A top contender, I would say. So, should we avoid our jasmine? Should we hope this lavender will be better? It's hard to say. Or should we trust what we know and go with something a little more predictable? When we know it's going to be good. That's what we want. Should we do that? Or do you want to take a leap of faith into the world of tea? Maybe something you've never experienced before. You see, you look like an adventurer. And I've seen that look somewhere else. In my own eyes. When I was younger, of course. Now, this leads me to believe you and I need to try a tea blend that's just a little more adventurous. Because we're only getting older. We should not live with boring stories. Right? 1 second. Let me prepare the tea. So, now, we do have in here a very, very secret blend. Spices from all around the nation and nations that you have never, and I can promise this, never tasted before. Now I do hope that you are prepared for what this is going to do, because it will be life-changing. You will be overwhelmed with relaxation, and you will be entirely ready for sleep. Let me get your cup over here. Okay? So, this is going to change your life forever. Okay? So, drink with me and let us be. Oh, wait a second. That is not warm enough. Hold on. It's the perks of being the only ones in here. There we go. Much better. So, let's give you a little bit of something to look at. This is all you've ever needed. So, drink up. Let us sleep well today and rise for a beautiful tomorrow.